It's all about Hanukkah. It really is. This is why God made the Hanukkah menorah with 9 candlesticks. It all has to do, amazingly enough, with this year. The number 9. The Hanukkah menorah, think about this, has 9 candlesticks because God knew the future, and this has everything to do with 2025 and the number 9 and the rapture. Enoch was raptured at Hanukkah. That's why his name means dedicated. Hanukkah. Hanukkah. In Hebrew, Enoch is pronounced Hanukkah, and it's from the word Hanukkah. And Enoch is a picture of us. And Enoch's name means dedicated because Hanukkah is called in the Bible the feast or festival of dedication. It's also called the festival of lights. The Hanukkah menorah has 9 candlesticks. Now watch this. When you take that to the fourth power, meaning multiplying it to itself 4 times, 9 times 9 times 9 times 9, you're never going to believe this. You get this number 6561. Look at it in reverse. 1656, 1656, the year of Noah's flood. In reverse. Do you see that? At the rapture, that's what the Bible says, that the dragon casts a flood out of his mouth at the woman left behind. How incredible is that? This is all connected to the number 9 and Hanukkah. And the reason that it's in reverse is because that's everything that I've been saying. Is that it's a reflection in the New Testament of the Old Testament. It's a cycle or a circle. That's why I'm seeing all these mysteries in reverse. It's a reflection. So Enoch gets his name from Hanukkah because his name means dedicated. He was raptured at Hanukkah, and Hanukkah is called the Feast of Dedication. And the Hanukkah menorah has 9 candlesticks. Well, look at this. If you add every number up in 9, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9, just like on a keypad, remember in the Matrix, they had to pick up the phone to transport out of the Matrix. That's why the Bible says you're called, right? So you add up every number in 9, just like the candlesticks on a menorah, and you get 45. The value of Enoch's name. In simple gematria, the number 45. But it gets even crazier because 45 is the square root of 2025. Meaning that when you do 45 times itself, 45, you get 2025. But it gets even deeper than that because when you cube 45, remember I talked about cubing numbers, 45 times 45 times 45, you get 9/11/25. What is 9/11/25? That is Kislev 11, or December 14th. Guess what day that is? The first day of Hanukkah in 2025. The first day of Hanukkah. 9/11, all the 9/11 predictive programming is for this. Kislev 11. Starting from the full moon, which is the true new moon, on December 4th. Go 11 days forward, December 14th. First day of Hanukkah. The C-19 vax campaign began in the United States on December 14th, 2020, after the first C-19 vax was administered to a nurse in New York. Of course, New York, right? You see that? Now watch this. Now the word for bow in the English, right? In the Strong's Concordance, it's toxon. Toxin. Get it? A toxin. And the bow was given to the rider on the white horse. He had a bow and a crown. He had a toxin. And he had a crown. And the word corona means crown. Okay, now look at the number. Number 5115. So they gave this toxin out on the day that I believe the rapture is, December 14th in this year, right? Now look at the number for toxin, 5115. If you invert 5115, it's 1551. 1 Corinthians 15:51. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed. So what does it mean? Well, it means, obviously, they know. They have this knowledge, but why did they give the abomination out on the day of the rapture 5 years earlier? Is the abomination something that is going to stop people from being raptured? I don't know. I hope not. But they did it on that day on purpose. The reason I think they did it on that day, the day of the rapture, 5 years earlier, is because when it does happen, the abomination, the people who took it, left on earth, it's going to be like the flood, right? 1656, the days of Noah. They're all swept away. They're all killed. Or at least a lot of them. I think that's what's going on here. The words millions die equals 726 in English gematria. Now let me just blow your guys' mind right out of the water, okay? So you take the number for toxin, the bow, right? Which is 5115 in the concordance. And then when you invert it, it's the rapture. 1 Corinthians 15:51, right? So you have 5115, the toxin, and 1551, the rapture. Add them together. Look at the screen. 6, 6, 6, 6. 4 sixes. 4 sixes. See that? Now watch this. Daniel 12, verse 12. Blessed is he who waits and comes to the 1,335 days. 1335. Add that to its reflection. 5331. You ready for this? Equals the same thing. 6666. The number 6666 in the concordance Hebrew means righteousness, justice, and vindication. Then you take the number 1335 from Daniel 12:12. Just multiply it. 1 times 3 times 3 times 5. Again, you get 45. There you go. The value of Enoch. We just went over all that.